Hola clase. Today we're doing some of the grammar for 2-4, Unidad 2, Desafío 4 on expresar obligación. Expresar obligación. All right, so we're learning about two different verb expressions. One of them is tener plus que. Oops, I don't know how to do a plus on the Spanish keyboard. Tener que plus an. Okay, I'm going to have to switch the keyboard. Hold up real quick. I got the keyboard set in Spanish mode, but it changes where the extra characters are, so I can't do things like parentheses. Tener plus que plus infinitive. The other one we're going to do today is I plus que plus infinitive. So you might have wondered before why I taught you infinitives or why Spanish teaches infinitives when we usually just conjugate the verb. Today we're going to use some expressions where those are important. If you put it in the conjugated form, it's not going to make sense. And we're also going to review the verb tener today because you got to use tener plus que plus infinitive. So first of all, tener plus que plus infinitive means to have to blank, whatever it is you got to do. Ik infinitive is similar. Let's practice tener que first, though. Okay, so tener plus que plus infinitive means to have to blank. You also need to, where the blank is, you put a verb in the infinitive form on the blank. You'll have to conjugate the verb tener so that the form of tener makes sense. Like, what's something I have to do? So I have to walk the dogs. I got to walk the dogs every day, or else they start to get a little cranky. Maybe every other day, but why don't? So I have is going to be the form of tener. Yo tengo. So I'm following this formula up here. Yo tengo. And then the form of tener is going to be followed by the word que. So you go tengo que. And then the infinitive. What's the infinitive for to walk the dogs? It's going to be pasear. So yo tengo que pasear a los perros, because I have two perros. If I had one, it'd be tengo que pasear al perro. That makes sense? I want you to try an example now. So what's something you have to do at home? Okay, what's a chore you got to do at home? Show me that one. Tell me what you have to do at home. Pause it here if you need time to think. So you're probably going to put something like let's say I have to straighten my room. That's a common one. Yo. So I have to is yo tengo que. To straighten the room is ordenar, and either la casa or mi dormitorio would be a common one. I have to straighten my room. What's something your parents have to do? What's something your parents have to do? Try that one. So your parents probably have to cut the grass if it's summertime. Let's do that one. So it's going to be mis padres. What form of tener goes with mis padres? It's going to be tienen. Mis padres tienen, and then the word que, cortar el césped. I can't make an accent. I have to switch the keyboard back to make an accent mark come up. Google's not great with accent marks. It's the thing I dislike most. Tienen que cortar el césped. My parents have to cut the grass. Easy enough, right? Let's try ik. Ik means one must do blank, or it is important to do blank. It doesn't translate great into English, but it is something that means like it's saying that blank has to be done without saying who has to do it. Like, what's this? So en casa, at home, en casa, hay que, what's something that has to be done at home? Hay que sacudir los muebles. So this example is, at home, it is important to dust the furniture. So you might want to write down what these things mean. Let's write down what this means. So this is one must, and then blank. Wow, this is not working out at all when I have to. One must do blank. I can't make a blank appear because I switched the keyboard over. So how would you say one must read a magazine? Let's use our vocab from 2-4. How would you say one must read a magazine? Pause it here and unpause me when you're ready to go over the answer. Ready? Okay, here we go. So to say one must is hay que. And then to read a magazine, you just use what's on the vocab sheet. Leer una revista. Hay que leer una revista. Easy enough, right? Okay, the last thing for today, guys. is that we have some new vocab words, and they come right off your vocab packet here on the 2-4 adverbios de frecuencia. They're called frequency adverbs to show how often things happen. So let's practice those real quick. They didn't put it on the vocab sheet, they put it on the grammar sheet, even though these are kind of vocab words. So guys, we have nunca. Nunca means never. Repita en clase, nunca. Casi means almost. Repita en clase, casi. So they have on there casi nunca, almost never. Casi nunca. Casi nunca yo leo una revista. Revistas, not really my thing. Okay, clase. Rara vez is an expression meaning seldom, or rarely, not often. Rara vez, it's pretty rare that I blank. Rara vez yo leo una revista. See? Next one is a veces. A veces is sometimes. A veces yo, escucho la música. Muchas veces is often, or many times. Literally many times, but it's used as often. Muchas veces yo escribo correos electrónicos en la escuela. Okay, casi, you might remember casi is almost, and siempre means always. So casi siempre means almost always, or most of the time. Then we have siempre, which, you just kind of figure out means always. And one more word on this list, and it's todos los días. Oh, we'll use this one a bunch in the future. Todos los días acts on the I in días is every day. Todos literally means all, and los días are days, so it says all the days, which is how in Spanish you say every day. Well, sorry, it was a little bit longer than my normal videos, but that's the vocabulario of the gramática, of 2-4. Ciao, clase.